Maple Grove High School for District 279 Tri-Meet Wrestling. The second of 3 matches tonight for you as Park Center takes on Maple Grove. Hi, I'm Jay Wilcox along with John Lauritsen from Channel 4. And John, this one on paper looks like it might be the closest and best match of the night. Park Center's really come a long way with their program. Maple Grove's got pretty good numbers. They got a few real studs in their lineup as well, and we're looking forward to a good duel here.
Yeah, definitely. And one of the nice things that we saw when we walked out here today was all the wrestlers Park Center has. So you can see how that program's grown quite a bit, which is great to see. And then you mentioned Maple Grove. They have, I think, 3 or 4 ranked wrestlers right now. They've been in that lean and mean category for the team rankings in the Guillotine for part of the year. So yeah, both teams with a lot of solid weights in there and a lot of good wrestlers with a lot of experience, which makes it fun.
They've had some good matches in the last few years as well, kind of paralleling the Park Center's rise back into having a strong program. And we saw in their first match of the night versus Osseo that they've got some guys throughout their lineup who know what they're doing, have a little bit of experience, and they got some tough guys to throw in there.
Yeah, some juniors we saw in there, some guys in lower weights especially. They're getting takedowns, and not just one type of takedown, single, double. You see a lot of different moves here where they're moving from one thing to the next too. When they get that takedown, they're going right into a pinning combination and using a variety there as well. Half Nelson, tilts, all kinds of stuff, and it's, you know, we saw what they did here in that first match against Osseo, so they've got some momentum, and not only in the individual matches, but also in the dual meets as well. You can see them kind of starting strong in lower weights and having that carry them through.
And certainly some bragging rights in the district on the line tonight here, and a new trophy between Maple Grove and Park Center as well. And Maple Grove being in their own gym too, they would like nothing more than to beat both of their big rivals.
Great gym, 2 big rivals, District 279 here. And again, Maple Grove kind of throughout their lineup has some very, not just good wrestlers ranked in state. So I'm thinking they're relying on some of their big dogs, so to speak, to take them to victory here against Park Center.
All right, we'll hit the mat next for the Pirates and the Crimson coming up on CCX Sports.
In 1935, Topline Financial Credit Union was founded by workers from our local phone company, by people who dedicated their lives to keeping our community connected. At Topline Financial, that dedication lives on because we believe that dreams are achieved when we connect with each other. So if you're dreaming of buying a new home or car, or planning for your future, or saving for that next vacation, connect with us. We'll help you get there, because connected, we all do better.
Here we go, Park Center and Maple Grove, our 107-pound matchup. It is Owen Yang for Park Center and Gavin Milstein for Maple Grove.
Yang, the junior, we saw him in that first match get a big win for Park Center, get him off to a good start. Here he's got a quick takedown over Gavin Milstein, the 9th grader from Maple Grove. 3-0. It looks like it'll be an escape here for Milstein, 3-1. Yang, that first match, a little bit of cramping in his legs. Hopefully he's gotten over that. And Milstein with a little shot there. Yang kind of sprawling on him a little bit, trying to come around. He's got a near cradle on Milstein here. He kind of goes right to it. No back points, but another takedown. So 6-1 now. The junior for Park Center leads. And there's a little bit of a half Nelson, kind of an underhook. No back points yet, though.
Still could be coming, though.
He's got it there, trying to flat out the freshman from Maple Grove. Nice job by Gavin Milstein to fight out of that.
Good 4 near fall for Yang.
Makes it 10-1. Milstein, I think, is going to get at least an escape here. He does. So 10-2 now. The first dual meet between Park Center and Osseo. A lot of high-scoring matches, a lot of scoring right off the bat. We're seeing it again here to start this dual meet between these rivals. seconds to go in the first. Milstein tries a shot. Head to the outside there on a single leg, though. And tough position. He's going to give up 3 more here right before the end of the period. That'll make it 13-2. Owen Yang of Park Center commanding lead early in this match. Don't see this very often, Jay, but he wants to start up. And oftentimes when a wrestler does that, they have like a pinning combination in mind they want to get right to. There it is. You've seen this with Park Center wrestlers in that first dual meet against Osseo, too. They love that. We called it a country boy in high school, but there's probably a variety of names for it. You end up with like kind of a deep half on an underhook there. The arm is stuck behind the back. Milstein trying to fight this off. He's really bridging. Close to getting a pin here is Yang.
I'm going to say it would be a tech either way, but he wants the 6.
He does. Evan Milstein trying to really fight this off. He's in trouble. See him bridging, trying to get through there. It's a deep half. Yang has, but Milstein, strong wrestler, really trying to fight this off. He's got a lot of time, though. Still over a minute to go. Yang got that deep half. You can see it right there. Trying to get a pin here if he can for Park Center. It's close.
Boy, it's a long time to fight it off. As you mentioned, he went right to it.
Boy, nice job, though, by Gavin Milstein. He's going to...
That'll be a tech
fall, but I'll tell you what, that could have been a pin. He might have saved a crucial team point there. Owen Yang, impressive win, but Gavin Milstein not getting pinned saved his team a team point there. So sometimes when you lose, you win in a way.
There's a look at the probable lineups for the teams. Obviously subject to change, but see how things shake out there. So a good win for Park Center, but it'll be Alex Brennan against Lincoln Rudek of Maple Grove.
Yeah, Rudek, the freshman from Maple Grove. Brennan got a win in the first dual meet against Osseo. He's a sophomore. Nice shot here, though, by Rudek from Maple Grove. He's got a single, trying to finish. Let's see Brennan trying to push that head away. He's got a wizard there on the arm. Rudek, nice. Ooh, boy, he was inches away from getting that takedown.
Maple Grove bench trying to sell it, but he was just out, it looked like. Just
out of bounds, almost just inches away from taking a 3-0 lead there with a takedown. 114-pound weight class. Dual meet, 5-0. Park Center kind of picking up where they left off against Osseo with a quick win at 107 pounds. Let's see, Rudek really sprawling. He's got that kind of quarter half there, quarter Nelson in the front. That's a lot of pressure on the neck, and if he keeps going that way, he was trying to kind of flip, run into his back. Still sprawling. Brennan in trouble here. He's got his head to the outside, that single leg. Just hanging on kind of for dear life in this position. Rudek trying to come around. He's got lots of time to finish this if he can. A reversal of fortunes, though. Brennan kind of stepping out the back. He'll come out the backside there and get a takedown of his own. Like for a second, he was just hanging onto that leg, hoping not to give up points, and then he comes out and ends up with a takedown on his own here, 3-0.
Yeah, it was for a bit there. I was thinking Brennan's best hope would be a stalemate there, and he stuck with it, though.
Stuck with it. Pays off. Flurry of activity there early, but
you know what?
Takedown in the match so far.
John, with some of these Park Center guys, in the lower weights are pretty good at too is keeping pressure on, keeping weight on. They're not allowing a lot of room to work with, or allowing the guy to relax it down. They're continuing to stay in good position.
Get the impression they're pretty well coached overall up and down the lineup.
Well, and Justin Miller, obviously we talk about him a lot, but he was proud to point out that his 11th year as head coach, a former Pirate wrestler, but his staff has been intact as well, and he's definitely wanting to give a lot of credit to the guys that work with him as well. They've got some good assistants with Tyler Johnson, Greg Nelson, Dusty Hillman.
Rudek starting down here to begin the second. Brennan with the half on him. Trying to work a half Nelson. Got that deep waist. Brennan riding tough right now. Got a 3-0 lead, minute 20 to go here in the second.
Now this is kind of one of those matches I think probably on paper both teams coming in feel like they could get.
Yep.
There's some that you're probably not going to win, some that you're pretty sure you are. This is one where I think they both would say, yeah, we could get this.
Flip of the coin, 50-50 type of thing. And yeah, so far the sophomore from Park Center in control. Almost gave up a takedown early in this match, but fought it off. Ends up with a takedown of his own, and that's the difference right now.
Rudek was 5th in sections a year ago, and he placed 8th at the 9th grade state tournament. They're working hard, but a relatively uneventful second period.
This would be a win, though, for Brennan to ride out this period without giving up any points.
He's also wearing him down a little bit, I think, too.
Definitely. That's a kind of a underestimated part of this as this period comes to an end, is just to kind of wear a guy down and keep his face in the mat for a whole period. That takes out a lot of energy.
There's Justin Miller. Both of these head coaches were pretty good wrestlers at their school, too, and that's kind of cool to see that they came back and given back to the program, if you will.
I believe Miller was a place winner at state, too, I think, and when he was a senior, so it was a shot. Brennan trying to come around. You can see Rudek, he's got that leverage. He sprawls out here real nice, but Brennan just hanging on to those legs. You can see he's got kind of a double now, but his head is kind of buried in the mat. Rudek comes around. He can tie this thing up. Looks like he's going to do it, too. It's close. He's got it.
Should be 3-3. They put the score on the wrong side, I think.
Confusion by the scoreboard. I saw that too, but yeah, it was 3-3. Now we should be a 5-3 with that reversal lead here for Alex Brennan. Park Center. Let's see if they get that fixed, but just over a minute to go here in the third. Now we have a pretty good match. You can see Brennan's got that half. They might go off the edge. They do. So they'll get a restart. Both guys look tired. This is Brennan's second match of the night. Final match of the night for him. 5-3, he leads Lincoln Rudek of Maple Grove, freshman. Rudek. It's flattened out there, 50 seconds to go. We've seen these Park Center kids wrestle when they're in the up position, really tough all night. They just are able to wear down their opponents, and Rudek still has lots of time. He's trying to get to his feet, trying to stand up. He's got to get his hips out, peel those hands. And Brennan hanging on. 20 seconds to go. You can see Rudek trying for like a little spladle type of thing there, not able to do anything with it. Brennan somehow maintaining control after all that. 5-3 lead. He's getting close to getting this victory. And he's going to get it, Jay. So great match.
Yeah, hard fought when Rudek was still working hard to try and get out of there at the end, but couldn't do it. So the Pirates win the first two. There's Troy Seubert, the Crimson head coach, and was one of their first state entrants after the school opened in their early years.
That's a pretty neat distinction when you have a new school and you're one of the first athletes to qualify for state. So. Something to carry with you as you become the head coach of the school you wrestled for.
Go to 121, Nico Vang for Park Center and Abdulaziz Al-Ibrahim for Maple Grove.
Al-Ibrahim in on a single there for a second, double rather, and now they're going upper body. Vang got a pin against Osseo in the first match. They're going to go off. He ends up on top, but they're out of bounds, so they'll get a restart. Vang kind of switching levels there. Does a little duck under. Vang, that sophomore for Park Center. Nice shot to the outside, tries to switch to a double.
You were just off the mat, boy. He was get close to getting it. Good job to abide by the official there, signaling to stop. Otherwise, there could have been trouble there.
You can see Vang very quick. One of the quicker wrestlers we've seen so far tonight. He likes to change levels there, fake a shot. Takes those deep shots, but he's doing them right on the edge of the mat.
Going to be a stalling caution against the Crimson there, though, for backing straight up.
Al-Ibrahim is a freshman. Vang for Park Center is a sophomore.
Vang seems to be coming forward at all times here, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's Al-Ibrahim tries a little shot, but it wasn't a good one. He's in trouble now. He's going to give him a takedown. He'll be down 3-0. Vang does. He's kind of like a bull. He just kind of keeps going at his opponent, switching to a near cradle there. Again, he's got it hooked up, but it's on the edge of the mat. Kind of needs to bring his opponent back on inside that circle to get back points. Al-Ibrahim doing a good job, though, of trying to play defense. Now he's in trouble.
Not enough for a near fall awarded, though. And now he realizes it's going to be too hard to drag him back in. He's not going to waste time trying. He'll just bring him back to the center.
Yeah, close to getting a couple back points there, but not quite. I think the ref was spot on there. It wasn't quite enough. So 3-0 with just 19 seconds to go here in the first. This just felt like a long period for some reason. A lot of activity, which is a good thing. The time flies when you're seeing a lot of movement on the mat. Vang, I'm thinking, is if he can, he's content with riding out Al-Ibrahim here, taking that 3-0 lead in the second.
Kind of feels like he dominated more than that score looks like.
Al-Ibrahim kind of a longer wrestler with leverage. He's going to make Vang, it seemed like, earn his takedowns here. And Vang, tries a duck under there, gets to the outside. But even when you miss on that, he's so quick, he's able to kind of get back, get those legs. He picked neutral to start here, and that's probably a takedown right there. He's got that leg, even his feet are in. Yeah, he got it. So 6-0. It's just a very quick wrestler. Like you said, Jay, it seems like he's always moving forward. This new scoring, again, it's interesting how a year ago that would be 4-0, now it's 6-0. Of course, Al-Ibrahim gets an escape and a takedown, and he's only down by 2 at that point. Now, we've seen Park Center wrestlers do this, and we call it, again, a country boy type of move. all night long. Put that arm behind the back, do the underhook, kind of turn it into half Nelson to put the guy on his back if you can. There's a crossface. He's trying for a corkscrew here, trying to go around front. Doesn't quite have the grip he wants. Right. A little underhook here, switches to a half. He's got Al-Ibrahim in trouble. This could be a pin. Ibrahim doing his best to fight this off, but he got caught here. Nice job, though.
Rolled through it.
Yeah.
4 near fall, then the escape.
10-1. And the freshman from Maple Grove, I thought he was in big trouble there, but nice job again. A nice deep shot. Ooh. That's a double leg takedown. Beautiful shot by Vang. Gives him 3 more, 13-1.
I think he considered cutting him loose and then decided, unless he was just trying to set this up.
Be deceptive maybe in that situation to set up something else. He's got it near cradle here, but it's not real tight. No points. Goes back to that crossface. He doesn't do anything gently. Everything is very aggressive.
I'll tell you what, he also seems to be in really good condition because you haven't seen him slow down at all.
You have not, no. And that's how wrestling should be. You should be very aggressive and keep moving. And here I thought he was going to get a pin. You got to give the freshman from Maple Grove, Al-Ibrahim, credit. He fought off. It could have been a pin right there. There's another shot. Kind of just pulls him over and gets the tech fall. That's 3 points, so he'll get a tech fall, winning by 15 points there. Five more. Park Center doing what they did against Osseo, starting out really strong in these lower weights. 13-0 in the team score. Pirates lead the Crimson.
Now 127 pounds for Park Center, Vang. And for the Princeton, Redlinger.
Vang will go against Redlinger of Maple Grove, who's 7-8 this year as a sophomore.
Redlinger trying for a shot there. Vang sprawling out. Got an underhook going.
Vang won by pin in the match versus Osseo.
A little underhook. I guess you call that almost like a little bit of a throw, a lateral drop almost. No back points, but a takedown for Vang. And he's got a 3-0 lead as they go off the edge of the mat. Yeah, he kind of just worked his way over the top of Redlinger in that one. Ended up with 3 points. Excuse me, to cut him loose. Go back to his feet. Especially these lighter wrestlers, lower weights for Park Center, very comfortable on their feet. 3-1. There's a beautiful duck under. And there's 3 more for Vang, making it 6-1. He'll cut him loose 6-2. It's a shot by Redlinger, but kind of took it from a long ways away. Head shock for Vang, gets 3 more, cuts him loose 9-3. He leads. There's a lateral drop, a little bit of a toss.
He didn't even really hit it right, but it still worked.
Didn't have a good grip on it, but he gets the takedown. 12-3, cuts him loose, 12-4. Kind of going back to one of these matches here, Jay, that we saw last dual meet where it's a flurry of activity.
Half minute to go. Vang, see if he can finish it in the first period. Or
a shot by Redlinger. Got it nice and deep on a single. Kind of coming around, trying to get his own takedown. And he got it.
Nice.
It's a 12-7 just like that after giving up a series of takedowns. Score doesn't look too bad now, but Vang, very quick.
Nice.
Wow.
He looked up at the clock and he knew exactly how much time he had, and he got an escape.
Yeah, he got out of there. He sprawled and got his hips out. And yeah, that's just, even when he didn't hit it right, Jay, like you said, he's still able to throw Redlinger off just enough to get around behind him. Redlinger showing he's not out of it.
Yeah, he really battled back nicely. I thought he was on the way to being finished early. And I feel like Vang is kind of upset by the fact that he gave up some and he wants to come and get after him.
If Redlinger stands up, he's got that underhook and he's got that other arm. Can't quite set it up. 13-7. It's interesting with the 3-point takedowns now how one takedown by Redlinger pretty much got him back in the match. Well, that's a nice, I don't know what you'd even call that move. There's a headlock. Vang trying to, another wrestle, geez, another toss and no back points, but he's going to end up on top. 3 more, 16-7. Another extremely quick wrestler for Park Center, and just very aggressive too. They're always thinking, it seems like, these lower weights for Park Center about how can I get this guy to his back as quickly as possible. And when you execute and follow through on some of these, even if you don't hit them right, you end up on top. 16-7. Vang, the junior, leading Redlinger, the sophomore.
Occasionally hearing some noise of the JV match was getting exciting there. We're hearing pretty good roar over there. I wonder if he's going to consider cutting him loose, because he seemed like most of his big scoring has come from the feet. Yeah, now he's trying for that cradle, but
it was an interesting cradle. He kind of reached behind him to lock it up. Tough to put a guy on his back in that position, but
Vang throwing a half in. Now the period will come to an end. So Redlinger's done a nice job at least sticking in this one.
He really has.
Getting dominated earlier, but
thought he was in trouble early on. But yeah, the score, it's convincing right now, but it could be a lot worse. He's hung in there.
There's the new trophy that these two are wrestling for, the long-standing Osseo Maple Grove trophy, the Druggemiller Cup over there as well. But I know, to be honest, I feel like this new trophy is an indicator that Park Center's gotten a lot of respect for what their program has turned into now.
Yeah, you look at the sidelines right now for them. They got a full varsity and they got a full JV and then some. And you never used to see that, but they really built this program up. 16-8 there. Vang's going to get another takedown, making it 19-8.
Of course, now when you're trading 3 for 1s, it racks up that score a lot quicker.
Does. Yeah, be careful with that arm.
Yeah, the Maple
almost
Grove
potentially
bench.
dangerous.
Yeah,
there.
Maple Grove bench was up quick saying careful there.
No escape there, but this move is going to potentially get back points here for Vang.
This could be a tack. No, he's going to get the pin instead. Well, it took some time, but he stayed with it and puts Redlinger away here in the third.
Impressive night for Nico Vang and here for Zay Vang. They both getting some pins for Park Center. Quick, aggressive wrestling. Redlinger with a really nice takedown in that match. Kind of got himself back in it, but then after that it was all Vang.
For the Crimson, Seubert.
Damian Seubert will wrestle here for Maple Grove, facing Beattie.
Beattie, the junior. Seubert, the sophomore for Maple Grove.
Ooh, and
got poked in the eye.
There.
Beattie in some pain there, but not intentional by any means. It's just, this is part of wrestling. It happens, and hopefully he's okay. Kind of see they're kind of tied up there in the middle.
Oh, the thumb went right in the eye. Ouch.
Yeah, that stings.
Damian 9 and 8 this year and was 3rd in sections last year for the Crimson. They're trying to get going a little bit, trailing early here, 19-0 after Park Center's come out and gotten the first 4.
Seubert trying to get Maple Grove on the board, yeah. Like you said, Jay, this is how Park Center started against Osseo, except for they had a few more, even a couple more pins than this. So Maple Grove has some good wrestlers coming up. There's a nice shot by Seubert. Beautiful double leg. 3-0. And Beattie tries to Granby roll him. He's going to get 2 for reversal. No back points. It's a Granby roll, but even with the 2 reversal, no back points. Seubert not really in trouble there either. But he got that arm bar he might be trying to set up. He's hanging on that arm of Seubert. Careful for that arm there. That's, see the ref, yeah, he's got to be careful there. You can see the ref right away saw that, stopped the match, and rightfully so. You get that arm stuck behind there and they're standing up. That can't end well. So they get a restart here. Seubert leading 3-2 over Beattie of Park Center. Just over a minute to go in the first. Quick takedown by Damian Seubert. And then a reversal for Kai Beattie. Beattie's got him kind of flattened out here. Just for the time being. Seubert trying to work to that base.
We talked a lot about the scoring difference, and to me it seems maybe a little bit strange that a reversal is now worth less than a takedown.
Yeah. You could argue that it's just as hard to get. Some wrestlers may not feel that way, but I'm guessing others would.
That's the thing for these. I bet you these kids would say, we're already used to this. What are you talking about, new business? A month into it, and that's what they're used to.
And you can see that they are as we come to the end of the first period here with Damian Seubert. That takedown, a 3-point takedown, gives him a 3-2 lead. When you see, especially we watch the Park Center kids now the most so far this evening, how they are doing tilts, they are doing takedowns, cutting loose when they know they have, they're dominant on their feet, just chalking up those points as quickly as possible. Beattie, a quick reversal 3 seconds into the second here, now leads 4-3. Maple Grove would love to get a win here, get on the board. Seubert with the beautiful double leg takedown in the first, but it's been Beattie since then with a couple reversals. He's trying for a tilt here on Seubert. No back points. Beattie riding tough so far. He's got that 4-3 lead. Seubert trying to sit out. And then you grab that wrist and you can set up a nice Granby roll in some cases. Beattie thrown on the leg. Gotta be careful you don't get too high when you do that as a wrestler.
Looked like Seubert was going to, at the very least, get out of that and maybe a reversal, but not quite.
Beattie able to maintain control. He's got his leg locked up. Two-on-one ride. Beattie flattening Seubert out here a little bit. Seubert trying to again work to that base if he can. 20 seconds left to go here in the second. Good match so far. Beattie riding tough. This will get a reversal just seconds into the second period here, and he's been able to ride out this whole second period. He'll take a 4-3 lead going into the third.
And choose both up here.
Yeah. And I'm not surprised. Seubert making that decision and a really nice takedown to start the match got him on the board first. So we'll see if he goes back to that double leg. Nice shot. Beattie trying to get behind him here. He's got kind of a side headlock on here, does Beattie. And then he switches. He's going to get a takedown at the very least. I believe he got some.
Yeah, two near fall looks like.
A nice move by Kai Beattie. Kind of opens up this match a little bit. Now it's 9-3 he leads.
And for his sake, he was hoping that had happened a little bit farther from the edge of the mat, or we would still be continuing with him pressing the issue.
I've seen that move that he's trying to do right now to Damian Seubert so many times this evening from Park Center. Ref again on top of it. You can't. It can be 90 degrees, but it can't go above that. Once it does, it's potentially dangerous. So the ref stops the match, and we're going to restart here with 1:19 to go. Kai Beattie trying to continue this hot start for Park Center. 9-3 lead. Seubert on his base. They're trying to stand up. Less than a minute to go here in the third. Beattie has, throughout the evening, wrestled well in the up position. Been able to control his opponents. Doesn't give him much. He's got a tilt on here. He's trying to break the plane on. Get some back points. Not able to do it. Just 30 seconds to go now.
And he's staying busy enough to avoid stalling caution, too.
"15 seconds to go. There's an early takedown for Damian Seubert, and after that 3-0 lead, it's been all Beattie. He's up 9-3 here. He's going to get another win here for Park Center. 3 more team points with that decision.
So the Pirates' good streak continues as they win their 5th in a row to begin the match.
Very tough in those lower weights as Park Center. I mean, it's been kind of impressive to watch, and they're not necessarily dominating the lower weights like they did against Osseo, but they've been able to rack up wins and get themselves off to another hot start. This is, though, Jay, where
Jaden Vang going for Park Center here against Connor Peterson, who's ranked number 4. So Jaden Vang slotting into the lineup here for PC at 139. I think they figure no matter who they put out there, Peterson's probably going to dominate. He is one of the better wrestlers around, first at the Redwood River Riot this season and 5th in the state tournament a year ago. And he's climbed 3 spots in the latest rankings up to number 4.
Yeah, Maple Grove is going to feel pretty good about getting on the board here, I think. And Peterson, a junior captain for the Crimson. Trying to work Vang to his back. Kind of a crossbody ride, power half type of situation. There he's got it locked up a little bit. Vang trying to play defense, but you can see how deep that half is. If Vang can, or Peterson rather, can move off, get perpendicular, he's going to have Vang in pretty big trouble here. He's got back points and maybe more. Trying to flatten him out pretty good. Peterson trying to do what captains and top-ranked wrestlers do. He's trying to get his team on the scoreboard here. Another hot start for Park Center, rather. But you can see how close he is to getting that pin. Doesn't quite have it. It's close. Vang doing a good job. That right shoulder blade, he's keeping it up. He's still got to do it for another 15 seconds against a really good wrestler here. Peterson's got that on tight. 5 seconds. Vang in trouble. There's the pin. He gets with 3 seconds left in the first, but it's a big pin for Maple Grove. 16 points. Makes it 22-6 Park Center. And the first win of the night for the Crimson in this dual meet. Kind of switched from power half to a headlock, and that did it there in the end. Just 3 seconds left in that first period, but he gets the pin.
Now 145 pounds. Center Phillips. For the Crimson, Ethan Hall.
Avery Phillips for Park Center at 145 against Ethan Hong of Maple Grove.
The senior for Park Center against the sophomore for Maple Grove.
Hong is a sophomore, named one of the captains this year for the Crimson. He was 5th at sections a year ago.
So on a single, tries to reach for that head. Might be better off kind of switching to a double or lowering his, yep, there you go. He lowers him down to the mat. It's a takedown, 3-0. Maple Grove trying to get some momentum going in this dual meet. They get on the board with Connor Peterson's pin. Now a quick takedown for Ethan Hong. Phillips trying to sit out. He's going to get an escape. 2-1. Ref does not blow the whistle, sends him back on the mat. So they'll continue wrestling with a minute to go here in the first. 3-1, Ethan Hong leading. There's another shot. He's in deep. That single. Switch to a double. He's got 2. Phillips trying to play defense. Hong's going to get his head out. That'll give him 3 more, another takedown. 6-1 now. 30 seconds to go in the first. And now he's kind of just trying to Turk his opponent over here. Looking for that, we used to call the Russian Turk, and no back points, no avail, but they had Phillips in trouble there for a second, Jay.
He's not going to be satisfied. He's still working for it late in the period.
Oh, yeah, he's almost got back points here. He's going to get some before the end of this period. He won't get a pin, but he'll tack on more. How many more? Looks like 4. So 10-1, Ethan Hong.
Give Hong credit. He kept wrestling right till the end there. I mean, it would have been easy to just ride him out with, 10, 12 seconds ago is when he really started that move.
Sometimes just changing levels there. He had that single leg. Didn't think he could switch to a double, but he kind of lowers his hips and then forces the other wrestler to lower down, and that was enough to get a takedown. Just kind of moves him to the mat, basically. Phillips tries a little duck under there. He's down 10-1. Another nice shot by Hong. He's going to end up, I believe, not yet, no signal yet. Phillips trying to come back. They'll go off the edge of the mat, but good defense by Phillips, but a great shot by Hong as well. Hong gets behind him real quick. He doesn't get the takedown, though. Not able to bring him to the mat.
Now he will.
And now he's looking for back points. He's at least going to get the tack, but right here, if he can get his body out to the side, get perpendicular chest on chest, he's got a shot at a pin. A big win for Maple Grove. And he's got Phillips in trouble here. He's got a minute to work this. And Phillips does a nice job. He's trying to come all the way through.
Hong, I think, realizes the situation. Oh, now he does lose it, though, so it will be a tech fall. He was working for that pin. I think he knew that he had the tech already. So good win for Hong as Maple Grove battling back with a couple of wins, kind of expected ones, I think.
Well, they cut the lead in half. They're down 22-0, but these two, a pin and a technical fall, put them at 22-11.
Beaver. For the Crimson, Vince Iacono.
Blake Beaver will go against Vince Iacono of Maple Grove, sophomore.
Couple of sophomores here. Shot by Iacono, and he'll get a quick three. Beaver trying that, grabbing that arm, trying for a little quick roll there, but to no avail. So 3-0 here, Iacono. A quick takedown.
Beaver had the unfortunate task of being slotted in against Jamie Kulseth in the first match versus Osseo, and not surprisingly that didn't go too well for him, but Iacono throwing this cradle on him here.
Trying to lock up that cradle, maybe get him to his back. He's got it. Not a crossface cradle, kind of just a traditional. He might get a pin out of this, though. He's got it in somewhat tight. And it looked like a pin right there. There it is.
So Iacono coming up with the pin, with the cradle, and well done for him, and they're within 22-17 now.
And another good wrestler, we believe, coming up for Maple Grove, so they have the potential here.
And we are going to see Sanders against Thomas Schlangen, and this will be a matchup of two of the best for each team here. Thomas 17-4, rated number 9 at 172.
Yeah, he's a senior captain for the Crimson. And he's going to get a quick takedown here. Give him 3, give the escape to Sanders, 3-1.
Sanders lost in his match against Osseo too, so you know he's double hungry to come out here and perform well in this one.
He is, and in that match, he had, we believe he's giving up some weight there, having to go up to 100 in a 72-pound weight class. It was a nice outside shot right to his back. No back points, but a big takedown. Schlangen, and he's going on the aggressive, on the offensive, but there he cuts Sanders loose. That'll make it 6-2. They're tied up now in the middle of the mat. On the outside of that inner circle. 50 seconds to go in the first. Maple Grove on a...
Ooh, Sanders a full speed charge at him there.
Oh, and then he throws on a nice move. Schlangen in trouble. Sanders a strong wrestler. But that would have been a big pin for Park Center. As it goes, though, that's a takedown, and he's going to have near fall. There should be some near fall there, I think, Jay, right?
Yeah, it looked like. I thought he said 3.
I believe the score, there it is. He got 4 off that, so 9-6. Big move for Sanders. Giving up a couple quick takedowns to a very good wrestler from Maple Grove, but then comes back with that.
I'm just thinking, they know their personnel much better than we do, of course, but this may be a a little bit of a calculated gamble by Park Center to have Sanders wrestle at 60 here and see if they could maybe get a W, as we saw that early takedown.
Yeah, it was a nice takedown. And you're right.
Sanders, that was a full speed charge.
Yeah, these Park Center wrestlers, I tell you what, I have not seen them, when we've done a lot of matches with Park Center leaders, they are aggressive. This is an aggressive, well-coached team.
Yeah, I would say, based on what we've seen tonight, this is as good a team as I can remember them having for a while.
Yeah, they're especially in these lower weights, but Sanders is an impressive wrestler himself, especially when he's at his own weight here, I think. And he's trying to work for a pinning combination. Now leading 9-6 with that takedown and near fall. Really, it was a 7-point move. A year ago, that's a 5-point move. Now it's a 7-point move. For Schlangen, you're also thinking, well, I'm only a caution or a stalling, rather.
Yeah, parallel ride there for Sanders, not doing much on top.
In a close match, we'll see if that comes back to haunt him at all. But
Schlangen, I think a less experienced wrestler probably was not going to get out of that big move for Sanders, and he at least fought it off.
And
now he gets the escape.
Yeah, and just like this now, Jay, if he gets the takedown, he's got the lead back. So minute to go in the second. Great match so far.
I'll give credit, too, for these coaches of putting these two guys against each other. Sometimes you see, they don't want the matchup of the top guys for whatever reason.
Thought he was giving up a takedown there for sure. So strong. And kind of reverses course, comes around and gets a takedown himself. 12-7 now he leads. Schlangen trying to get up, gets the escape, 12-8. Less than 20 seconds to go. He has a kind of duck under high crotch move where he goes to the outside. Reaching at Sanders' leg there, and we're going to end the second period 12-8. One of the best matches we've seen so far tonight. Two really good wrestlers. Still feel like it's anybody's match here as we go into the third, and they'll start in the neutral position.
Yeah, neither of them, they're both have some offense too, so I don't think we're done with scoring by any means.
No, and what comes into play here a little bit is how tired is each guy, but lots of time left. 12-8, Sanders, junior captain, the Park Center leading. There's a nice shot, double leg. Sanders again, just so strong. He's been a very good counter wrestler in this match. When Schlangen has come after him, he has not necessarily panicked. He's had an answer in some of these cases.
Here's where you want to wrestle smart with the lead, but then not stop being aggressive either.
Yeah, now he does have a caution call, I believe, from the previous period, and there's another one. So we'll see.
Backing up.
Backing up now. Still 1:10 to go. A takedown for Schlangen cuts this lead down to 1. Minute to go. That shot to the outside. See Schlangen do that a couple times tonight. Not able to finish, and now kind of in a tough spot because Sanders able to sprawl.
Yeah, and you don't want too much time to go away if you're Schlangen too.
He's got to suck up that leg. Sanders doing exactly what he should be doing, sprawling. And the ref We'll restart him in the middle.
25 ticks. Who wants it more and who's got a little more in the tank?
We got a stalling call, so now that makes a huge difference. 12-9, a takedown for Schlangen would tie this up. Likely send it to overtime. 15 seconds to go. He's got that shot. He's in deep. Sanders so strong, that body balance just good enough, you know.
And he's going to be able to hang on for the win.
On.
Sanders, the Pirates are pumped up as he gets a key win.
Big win for Park Center. Jackson Sanders, good wrestler himself, but beating one of Maple Grove's better wrestlers in a great match. Kind of came down to the wire, 12-9 there. And Schlangen able to finish that takedown at the end. We're in overtime right now instead. But there's that shot, single, switches to a double. But look at that, just the body balance of Jackson Sanders there. And then when you get in that position, time keeps ticking and it's tiring. Your momentum is kind of shot.
Jacob Hansen for Park Center, Noah Fox for Maple Grove here at 172.
Fox, another captain for Maple Grove, senior.
11-10 record coming in.
Hansen getting a pin against Osseo in that first dual meet, but that was a tight match going in the third period in that one. Maple Grove is showing that they are, at least at this point, open at heavyweight. So if you factor that in, they need some wins here, being down by 8 in the team score. It's a shot by Hansen. Park Center. Single leg, head to the outside. We'll see if he tries to switch to a double here. Or kind of in a tough spot, though, when you got that single leg and you're headed to the outside, and Fox able to sprawl. And he gets the takedown. He goes right for a crossface. Fox, a long and lean wrestler. He's got that leverage, trying to lock up a cradle there.
And flatten him back out and go back to it looked like here.
Oh, Hansen trying to grab that head. Fox might have got a little high when he was riding. He gets the escape at least. 3-1, 30 seconds to go in the first. Maple Grove not out of this, down by 8. Even if that open weight at heavyweight, they need a win here though.
Does look like Ben Schultz, their standout at 215, is warming up. He's had a knee injury and there was some uncertainty whether he was going to wrestle tonight, and whether this is a decoy or not, it's hard to say, but he is loosening up.
Hansen in that shot. He's shooting that single, and his head is to the outside there, and you can see Fox just sprawl on him. It's just not a great shot by Hansen.
Period will come to an end here with a 6-1 lead for Noah Fox of Maple Grove.
He'll defer, and it looks like Hansen's going to take neutral. A little bit surprising. I wonder the rationale on that. He's given up 2 takedowns in this match, and what he's doing is there's a shot. Now that's a good single. His head is on the inside. He's in a good position here. Fox trying to reach through. So just like that, it goes from 6-1 to 6-4 with that takedown. Now I see why he picked
I was going to say, he knew
Yes,
something we didn't apparently there.
The first 2 takedowns, he had single leg shots, but his head was kind of, his positioning wasn't great. Fox was able to sprawl on him and come around both times. That was a beautiful shot, beautiful single leg, and able to finish. Now 6-4, Noah Fox's lead is cut down to 2.
Looked like Fox got kneed in the head a
There's
little bit.
an arm bar that Hansen's trying for here. He hasn't broke the plane yet. Now you can see the back points are being counted by the ref. It seems like Hansen's kind of barely hanging on to that left arm, but just enough to get some back points here. Fox trying to fight this off.
He's in a tough spot. It seems like it'd be tough to pin him here, but
well, if he sits through on that double leg or double arm bar, he would have him in a really tough position, but not going to happen. Fox able to get out of it, but he'll give up the lead now. His back points by Hansen. Hansen, another really strong wrestler for Park Center. So feel in addition to like the technique they have for the most part tonight, they're also hitting the weight room pretty good. There's no points on that. He maintains control, but Hansen trying to, in a lot of ways, take the steam out of Fox here. There's that, goes back to that arm behind the back, kind of an underhook here. Again, we used to call that a country boy way back when I was in high school, but Park Center definitely coached on this because we've seen just about every wrestler that's been winning and been in the up position has tried that move. 6 seconds to go in the second.
pretty key match here, certainly with Hansen rallying to take the lead at 8-6.
Fox will have his choice to start the third, trailing by 2 now.
Interesting to see if he will choose both up, perhaps. Yeah, he will. I don't think he wanted to, spend a lot of time trying to get up and out.
Get up and out. Yeah, that can wear a guy out for sure.
Next takedown is very key in this one, I feel like.
Fox doesn't want to let Hansen lay on top of him like this. It could be draining. He's got kind of a Kelly position here. There's a shot to the outside, trying to play defense is Fox. Fox they're going to go off. Hansen is really quick on that. He gets that shot, he gets that single, but he gets his head to the outside a little bit on it, and then that gives Fox time and leverage to just flatten that out.
Gut check time conditioning-wise, too, for these guys. It's been a good,
shot,
grueling
same shot,
match.
but his head just goes right to the mat. You get the impression we got over a minute to go, but whoever gets the next takedown could win this match very easily. Fox doing exactly what he should be doing. Keep that head down of Hansen's, trying to just muscle him. Hansen, just a strong wrestler, man. He's just hanging out of that leg. See his left arm around Fox's left leg.
Oh, he might be around nearly. There it is. Fox takes the lead back.
40 seconds to go still, but that's a big takedown for Noah Fox and a big takedown for Maple Grove. A win here would keep them more than alive in this dual meet. Both wrestlers just tired. We're going to get his. Yeah, he's going to caution Noah Fox for stalling, but that won't be a point. That's the first caution. The Hansen's got to go up and out right away here.
Fair to say they're both a little bit tired right now. Trying not
tired,
to show it,
yeah.
but
if you're Fox, you want to ride this out. If you're Hansen, up and out, get your hips out. Fox using that leverage, trying to throw his legs on. Lock up that half. That's good. That if you're a Maple Grove coach, you like to see that because he's really wearing on Hansen, and the clock is ticking.
Looks like
Hansen's got to go up. He's got to get up now and go.
Yeah, he's running out of options now, though.
There's a power half. He's in a great spot to win this. Hard-fought match by both guys. Great match.
Hansen will pull out the 9-8 victory, and a good one for him.
Look, he was in trouble last part of the second period and into the third, but he's able to come back and get that win. Makes it 25-20 now, Park Center in the team score. There's that takedown. One thing that's tough is when you shoot the single leg and your head is to the outside like that and the guy sprawls on you, suddenly you lose a lot of leverage. Fox just using that leverage to get that takedown.
For Park Center, Samuka Kanneh at 189, and it is Joseph Natysin for Maple Grove. This one on paper looks like it could very well be a Park Center favored match, as Kanneh, sophomore, 3 wins this year.
Yeah, he's going to come around though, Jay, and get a quick takedown.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
He's got Kanneh in trouble right off the bat. Don't know if he got any. He did get 2 near falls, so 4-0. Natysin, boy, thinking pin early there. I'm sorry, that was 2 near fall off the takedown, makes it 5-0. They got a pin in the first match against Osseo.
They getting to his feet, looking to set up a throw here.
Yeah, he is, and he might get it.
Didn't go to his back though at the takedown, but that's it, at least for now.
Well, Natysin doing a good. I thought for sure he was going to have back points there at the very least, but we'll see how that comes into play.
It was kind of a good example that sometimes you have to admit, okay, I'm going to be taken down, but don't go to your back.
Yeah.
Sometimes people are stubborn and they fight the takedown so hard that they end up on their back.
Yeah. And I believe he did give up a couple of near fall there. It was a 2 count, so that gives Kanneh the lead at 6-5. Some great matches in this dual meet, though. Battle of the sophomores here as the first period comes to an end. Both wrestlers have had the other on their back. A pin for either one might just give their team the win in this dual meet if it comes down to that, especially with Ben Schultz likely coming up next for Maple Grove. You would think that would be, if he wrestles, that would be a win and maybe a pin for the Crimson, or likely that would be the case. He's the 2nd-ranked wrestler in the state. So this is a key match, to say the very least.
I'm going to reset that clock. It shouldn't have started, so they'll be back to 2 minutes to begin the period here.
I don't know, Jay, and just looking at this, Maple Grove does have a heavyweight wrestler, but he's an 8th grader. I'm not sure they'll put him out there, or would they take what looks like one of the seniors there's a senior at 215 and move him up.
Or they could bump Schultz to heavyweight as well.
Schultz to heavyweight, but I'm trying to see if, and there could be somebody else warming up. We just haven't seen him yet, but Natysin there, and thought he's in trouble for a second. Trying to stand up. Kanneh trying to bring him back down, able to do so. Natysin trying to stand up. He's got that wrist. See if he gets his hips on, tries a Granby roll. Kind of see him setting that up for a second. That's what he was thinking. Kanneh is sprawling out, maintaining control for now. Natysin trying to get his hips out, trying to get away. He ties the match up with that escape. Key match here in this dual meet. Ooh, nice little. Oh,
I was going to say, at this weight, you don't see many fireman's carry, but that's what
that
like he was almost going for.
Like a duck under some high crotch type of move there where he comes up and switches to a double, get a takedown. Again, this is a match here where both wrestlers have had the other one on their back for a little bit, and a pin would seal it for either team pretty much at this point. Could seal it. Shot by Natysin. A good one though. Kanneh able to sprawl out, kind of muscle him over here. Looks like he's going to end up with the takedown. He's got Natysin in trouble. Trying to put him right in his back. Close to getting a pin even, it looks like.
And the period's going to come to an end.
Natysin is saved by the bell there.
Yeah, he didn't have the greatest grip, but he just used strength to nearly get that pin. And then it would have been interesting because time ran out. The referee didn't realize it right away. Maple Grove bench was up saying, hey, we're done here. He didn't break things until probably 3-4 seconds after it had gotten to zero. They're not using the
towel boy there to hit him in the back. But. And just like that now, though, Kanneh and Park Center up by 7 in this match. Natysin trying to toss. He's going to up a takedown, make it 16-6. That's a major decision at that point. If Maple Grove does not have a heavyweight, that would be enough for Park Center, regardless of what happens with Ben Schultz's match, to maybe take this dual meet in this trophy, but still a minute and a half to go in this match.
I got to believe they'll put somebody out there at heavy, whether, but we'll see.
We'll see what happens. They have wrestlers listed at 215 behind Schultz. And then they have an 8th grader listed at heavyweight, but we'll see what happens here. A little over a minute to go. Minute 5 in this 189-pound match. Battle of Sophomores, key match in this dual meet. There's an escape for Natysin. 16-7. Natysin needs points badly, to say the least. And there's a shot there. Kanneh bowls into him, gets the takedown. Make it 19-7.
Well, if he could get one tilt and get near fall points here, he would tech him. Or if he gets 3 near fall, I should say. Natysin doing all he can to make sure that doesn't happen.
Grabbed his headgear there for a second. I don't think Natysin, the plane has not been broke yet, I don't think. There it is. That could be a tack fall, Jay. That would be a key couple more team points for Park Center. And I believe that is a tack fall, isn't it?
Yes.
And it is. He won by 16, so that's 5 for Park Center. And they have a 10-point lead with 2 weights to go. It does look like Maple Grove's got a wrestler warming up for heavyweight, or 215. I suppose they're trying to see. This is where the coin flip at the beginning of the match comes into play. Who will Park Center put out first? Blidi
would be possible.
For Park Center, yeah. He wrestled. He moved up to heavyweight and got a pin.
Oh, I think they're going to forfeit.
215 pounds. Maple Grove, number 2 in the state.
So Ben Schultz will not have an opponent as he wins by forfeit. Schultz now 1 win away from the career record at Maple Grove. Unfortunately, we don't get to see him in action tonight. Watch for our CCX Sports Spotlight story on Ben this weekend, too.
I'm pretty sure Ben has a... Yeah, they just announced it for him. All-time win record for Maple Grove. That's pretty cool. Congratulations to him. Still got half a season left to tack onto that, too.
It'll be Jackson Kilzer going at heavyweight against Delvin Blidi. So as I suspected, Maple Grove going to at least give it a try. I mean, Kilzer is winless this year.
Kilzer is a senior. And Blidi, he wants to go upper body. We saw him do that against Osseo, and he got a pin right here. I kind of wonder why Schultz, they could have moved Schultz to heavyweight maybe, but I think Maple Grove had to, in that moment, had to put their wrestler on the mat first. So Kilzer's got it. In on a single. Blidi trying to maneuver him to his back. He gets the takedown, 3-0. Tries for that crossface. Looking little crossface there.
And by the way, to clarify, Schultz tied Logan Dick, it looks like, with that win. You hate to get it in a forfeit in a way, but hey, they count.
It counted. That's a record he'll beat.
Probably later tonight.
Yes, later tonight most likely. So Kilzer shot in a single. Blidi able to play defense. Tried like a little spladle move there and didn't work, but he got the takedown. So 3-0, he leads. And the thing that you have to keep in mind is not only does Kilzer have to win for Maple Grove, but he needs a major decision or a tech fall or a pin. Blidi trying that cradle. He's got it. Kilzer, no back points yet on that. 30 seconds to go here in the first. Trying to tighten up that cradle best he can. Really at this point, what Maple Grove needs to win this dual meet, Jay, would be a pin. But Blidi, we saw him in that first match. He's a good wrestler. He, just like a lot of the Park Center wrestlers, very aggressive and just kind of keeps moving from one move to the next.
Kilzer does survive the period anyway. 5-0, and looks like Blidi will choose.
I think he wanted down. Nope, now he switched. And they're having some discussion.
Yeah, I think his first thought didn't match with what the coaches were thinking.
I think they look at this as, why risk anything? You stay in control here and work for a pin. You got back points there in the first period. Kilzer trying to stand up. He's going to get an escape. So he gets on the board here, 5-1. Oh, a headlock for Kilzer. Blidi gets out of it. Never even really had it locked up. He ducks under and he comes around for another takedown, 8-1. Blidi trying to armbar him over, and the ref's going to say they're out of bounds. We're going to restart here, a minute 15 to go. Blidi now leading, though, 8-1. He was looking for an explanation on why he couldn't get back points on that, but they're clearly out of bounds.
Both guys a little bit gassed here, and I think part of that might be adrenaline. You're so pumped up coming into the match that all of a sudden your wind is gone.
With trying to Granby roll. Boy, it's a valiant effort if he can get. Come around for two here at the very least. Boy, for a second, he had a real nice roll set up. It's not going to pan out that way, though. Really able to maintain control. He does a nice job of not panicking. Now he's got a half. And he's going to work there for a second. If you look in the gymnasium right now, you got Park Center wrestlers on their feet. You've got Maple Grove wrestlers on their feet, and you got Osseo wrestlers on their feet in the background. Everybody's watching this. It's come down to heavyweight, which is what you love to see in a dual meet. It's been a great dual meet. Blidi's got a half, though. He gets off to the side. Kilzer, he's fighting that off real nice, but at this point, Jay, and I said in the first period, I'll say it again in the second, he needs to pin for Maple Grove to win this dual meet basically at this point. And it's Blidi the one who's getting close to getting a pin here. Got Kilzer in a little bit of trouble. He does not need to get a pin to win this dual meet or win this match.
Oh, the time has run out.
No. The buzzer went out, but that will probably be at least 4 near fall.
Troy Seubert saying we need somebody with a towel out here. The coach shouldn't need to be running onto the mat to let him know.
When you're, I think, officiating and for the wrestlers on the mat too, you can't hear up there. You know, you got everybody yelling. All that sound's coming down on you.
Okay, so 3 near fall.
So yeah, it'd be nice to have someone with a towel, but definitely not a pin though. The buzzer did go out. Close, Blidi very close to ending this thing, but that pin does not count. The buzzer had been going off for several seconds at that point. Irregardless, though, 11-1 for Blidi, and we're going to have a neutral here by Kilzer. Kilzer, I think, is going to have to try for some kind of throw or headlock if he can to try and win this thing. Blidi good in the upper body, though. At this point in the match, so I'm not sure he wants to get high and chance that. Oh, he gets that headlock, does Blidi. He's got Kilzer in trouble. Kilzer might get pinned here. He's close. This should end it. Park Center.
There it is. He gets the pin. And the Pirates back up their win over Osseo with a win over Maple Grove, 36-26. Big victory for the Pirates as they will be the unofficial 279 champion here, going 2-0 here tonight. The win by Sanders was very big, obviously, and they get some down the stretch after winning big early as well, and they are excited, and you can see why.
A couple matches could have gone either way. Maple Grove loses the dual meet by 10 points, but that could have been flipped. That could have easily gone the other way. But Park Center, man, what a program that they put together. They just wrestled well from the beginning to the end for them tonight, and very impressive.
Good victory here for Park Center, so they do go 2-0 tonight, 36-26, and they win that new trophy, the Crimson Pirate trophy as well here as they take care of Maple Grove. There it is right there. So the final 36-26 Pirates in our second of 3. We will have Osseo Maple Grove for you as well coming up on CCX. That'll do it for this second match. Thanks for joining us here on CCX Sports.